Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Can
Good
you all
evening.
Good
can
evening,
you all
sir.
hear me?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Now tell me your experience when you get the work done from others. कैसा लगा दूसरों से काम करवाना? I'm talking about the team leaders. Any one of you want to share your experience? When you created your team and आपको लगा कि आज मुझे 2 वीडियो बनवानी है अपनी टीम से, how it was difficult or easy or it took a lot of time in convincing? Raghavi, your
Yes,
experience.
so at first it seemed really challenging, and I was just thinking, I was very overwhelmed, and I was just thinking, how am I gonna get this done? This is not possible. But then three of my teammates actually agreed to make the video. One of them couldn't proceed with it because he was busy. But a girl just sent me a video, and I have forwarded to you just now. One of the girls is working on the script, and she's almost done with the script, and she'll make the video by tomorrow morning. So
Prisha,
it was very enlightening.
okay. Prisha, your experience.
Yes, sir. So first of all, sir, I thought that this task is very, very hard, very difficult, and I will not be able to accomplish in time. However, a few of my teammates readily agreed. I conducted a Google Meet at 2:30 p.m. today. Uh, 3 to 4 of them joined, and we talked, we discussed, and they told me about their doubts, and I clarified them. I also, proofread their scripts before making the video. So it was definitely a very nice experience for me. It taught me how to become a leader in the group.
Kavya, your experience.
Yes, sir. So at first I was a bit confident that okay, I would be able to do it, but then I came back to the reality and I realized that like at the last moment, I know one of my teammates at the last moment he went out of station and he said, sorry, I cannot make the video. And then I had to look up for the backup plans because even two of my teammates left the internship, maybe because like they were not interested, they were just for the time pass, I guess, because they left and they said, then no, I don't want, I'm not interested right now. So, yes, it was really difficult. And then I hurriedly went up with a backup plan and requested them to make the video.
I only with this I wanted to show you all that generally it's looks like कि हाँ हम कभी कॉर्पोरेट ज्वाइन कर लेंगे फिर हम बड़े हो जाएंगे फिर हमारे अंदर बहुत लोग काम करेंगे और हम सब काम करवा लेंगे like that it looks like that but it is not easy it is not
Yes,
easy
sir.
काम करके अगर आपको शायद मैं कहता you have to create 4 video it will be easy for you you could have created and send it to me it could have not been a very difficult work. But
Yes, sir.
getting the work done from others, convincing them how it is important, what they will gain. With your experience when you created the video, what was the gain to you, what was the loss to you, everything. So that is the reason I wanted to give you the experience. These all tasks are given only and only so that you people should gain. You have joined internship, you have not joined some lecture. I told you in the very beginning. तो लेक्चर तो ठीक है मेरे ये जितनी भी वॉट एवर आई एम टेलिंग यू दीज आर रिकॉर्डेड आर ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल ऑन माय यूट्यूब यू कैन गो थ्रू एनी वन ऑफ दैट आई डू नॉट वांट दैट if you have joined as an intern then you should have some qualities which should be differentiating you from others who are in class 11th and 12th. How Aradhya, Kriti, Kavya, Rostan are different from all other students who have not done this internship. What extra quality you have that I wanted and I want that should be created. And whenever I do this internship, the main motto is that कि आपको पता तो चले कि हाँ कंपनी में हमें करते क्या क्या है तो if you see task 1 task 2 task 3 task 4 task 5 of level 1 and if you see task 1 or task 2 of level 2, you will get to know. Even today, you are going to get some task 3, which will be more difficult. I'm telling you, the days are going to be more and more difficult. तो आसान नहीं होने वाला. मैं नहीं कहना कि सबको, many of you have not sent the video, it's okay, नहीं भेजा, सिंपल सी बात है. मैं आपको एकदम कह, you have reached to level 2, you are doing the internship, you will get the certificate. मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, उस सर्टिफिकेट की वैल्यू 0 है. अगर आपके अंदर कोई क्वालिटी आई विद इन दिस 15 डेज, तो आप काम आएगा आपको लाइफ में. अगर नहीं आई तो यू गो थ्रू द, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ कॉलेजेस, MBA कॉलेजेस, BTech कॉलेजेस, people go spend their 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, they get the certificate and they say कि यार नौकरी नहीं मिल रही, we are unemployed. This is only, ऐसा नहीं है कि उन कॉलेजेस में कुछ नहीं होता. आई एम टेलिंग यू, all these colleges, all these universities are like this only. हमें लगता है कि IIT इज गुड और SRCC इज गुड और IIM इज गुड, ऐसा हमें लगता है. एंड द कॉलेजेस विच आर हियर एंड देयर, दे आर नॉट गुड. होता क्या है, इसका ठीक रिवर्स है. आई एम टेलिंग यू, आई गो टू SRCC also, I go to IIM also, I go to IIT also, I go to local college also. Nowadays the working is much better in the new colleges as compared to so-called IITs. I'm telling you, बहुत अच्छा है. But they have new content, new professors, advanced professors from, and everything. Their joint venture with the corporate and everything is there. मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, इफ यू गो टू SRCC, उनका BCom ऑनर्स का सिलेबस 20 साल में चेंज नहीं हुआ. लेकिन फिर भी SRCC have very good placement record, very good future. IIT has very good, IIM has very good. Why it is so? होता क्या है कि इंडिया का जो क्रीम है ना, बच्चों का जो क्रीम है, वो चुन के SRCC, IIT, IIM पहुंच जाता है. Those who are excellent बच्चा, हर साल there are 20, 25, 30 lakh बच्चा which are giving class 12, they are applying for different colleges. उसमें से ये जो टॉप के 1 लाख बच्चे हैं, वो इन चीजों में पहुंच जाते हैं. Some of them are in IIT, some of them are in IIM, some of them are in SRCC, some of them are in हिंदू हंसराज, यहाँ पहुंच जाते हैं. तो जब आपने क्या किया, अच्छे वाले वहां पहुंच गए, तो वो कर रहे हैं, अपना कर रहे हैं. दे आर मोटिवेटेड एनफ, दे आर क्वालिफाइड एनफ, दे आर इंटेलिजेंट एनफ. तो जितनी भी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है इधर उधर, ऐसा नहीं कि कॉलेज में ही, वो बाहर में कुछ उडमी में कोर्स कर रहे हैं, कुछ NISM के सर्टिफिकेट कर रहे हैं, कुछ पता MUN कर रहे हैं, कुछ इंटर्नशिप कर रहे हैं, कुछ कर रहे हैं. करते 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 दे आर सो प्रिपेयर्ड कि उनको बहुत जल्दी से जॉब मिल जाती है. ऑन द अदर हैंड, ये जो एवरेज कॉलेज में बच्चे जाते हैं, वो तो वही है जिनको काम नहीं करना, उनसे काम करवाना आता ही नहीं. दे आर द सेकंड लेवल, थर्ड लेवल, फोर्थ लेवल स्टूडेंट. तो जब वो करते ही नहीं है, तो फिर जब प्लेसमेंट आता है, फिर IIT का ऊपर आता है, तो हमें हर बार ये लगता है कि IIT इज बेस्ट, IIT इज बेटर, IIM इज बेटर, ऐसा हमें फील होता है. बट अगर आपको एक्चुअल समझना है इस बात को, तो कैसे समझोगे, आप समझो. हैव यू एवर सीन कि IIT का या IIM का या दिल्ली के जो बेस्ट कॉलेजेस हैं, इनका द एवरेज प्लेसमेंट कितनी है? इफ यू गो थ्रू, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट IIT, आज के टाइम पे IIT की एवरेज प्लेसमेंट इज अप्रोक्स, अगर मैं सही हूं तो 6-7 लाख के आसपास होगी एवरेज. इफ एवरेज इज 6 लाख, दैट मीन्स समवन मे बी गेटिंग 50 lakh, 60 lakh, एंड समवन विल बी गेटिंग 2 lakh, 3 lakh. तभी तो एवरेज 6 आएगी ना. इफ एवरेज इज 6, तो सम फिगर विल बी लेस देन 6 एंड सम फिगर विल बी मोर देन 6. आप लोगों ने सबने मीन मीडियन मोड पढ़ा हुआ. इसका मतलब IIT में भी 2 लाख, 3 लाख, 4 लाख की प्लेसमेंट मिलती है. यू कैन गूगल इट, यू विल गेट टू. और ना भी मिलती है, 0 प्लेसमेंट भी मिलती है, आप गूगल करना. इस बार तो 30% बच्चों को प्लेसमेंट नहीं. नाउ ऑन द अदर हैंड, यू गो टू लोकल कॉलेजेस, you go to any of the local university in Noida, in Ghaziabad, in Gurgaon, आपको वहां पे ऐसा बच्चा मिलेगा हर साल जिसकी प्लेसमेंट 30 लाख, 35 लाख, 40 लाख की हुई होगी. 1 बच्चा, 2 बच्चा, 4 बच्चा, 5 बच्चा. नाउ थिंक कि who was this child who got to XYZ, I do not want to name, local college, local university. वो वही बच्चा होगा जिसको IIT, IIM में नहीं मिला होगा, तभी तो लोकल में गया होगा. लेकिन फिर भी somebody who have reached to IIT or IIM getting the placement of 2 lakh 3 lakh and another child who have not reached to IIT and IIM getting the placement of 40 lakh. ऐसा हुआ कैसे? वो तो सेकंड ग्रेड वाला था. हुआ क्या कि whenever I told you that opportunities are always there, हर कॉलेज में, लेकिन क्योंकि बच्चे ही सेकंड ग्रेड वाले वहां जाते हैं, वो लेते नहीं अपॉर्चुनिटी, एंड दैट इज द रीजन अच्छी प्लेसमेंट नहीं होती. लेकिन 2 4 5 बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं जो 12th तक तो लगता है नहीं, लेकिन व्हेन दे रीच टू दिस सेकंड लेवल कॉलेज, थर्ड लेवल कॉलेज, रियलाइज होता है नहीं, वी हैव टू वर्क, वी विल वर्क, आवर फैमिली इज देयर, सो आई हैव, एंड देन दे स्टार्ट वर्किंग. And when they start working, that 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, I have seen the college in Gurgaon, I have seen the college getting the placement of 40 lakh, 45 lakh, 60 lakh, and they are very average college. Very average college. So it is all about not the where you have reached after class 12. जनरली सारी फोर्स इसमें लगी हो कि मुझे तो IIT ही जाना है, मुझे तो IIM ही जाना है, एम्स ही जाना है. इट इज अबाउट कि आप IIT में जाके करते क्या है, आप IIM में जाके करते क्या है. बिकॉज IIM में भी 60 लाख का भी प्लेसमेंट होता है और 6 लाख का भी प्लेसमेंट होता है. IIT में भी सेम ऐसा ही होता है. तो इट इज ऑल अबाउट, इफ यू हैव नॉट रीच्ड टू IIT, you have not reached to IIM, you have not reached to AIMS, you have not reached to Delhi University, good college, it's perfectly fine. Wherever you have reached, what you are doing after reaching there. I told you that total 397 बच्चों ने अप्लाई किया था फर्स्ट लेवल के लिए. When I made it open, आज के टाइम पे 700 and something बच्चा है registered for this internship. Out of 700, 20 have reached to this level, and I have not disqualified anyone. I have given opportunity to everyone, all the opportunity. मैं कहता इंटरव्यू लेके कि हाँ आप सिलेक्टेड, आप रिजेक्टेड, तो आपको बड़ा फील होता वो. No, I gave the opportunity to everyone. I gave the task to everyone. Whoever complete the task have reached it. Simple. This is the way how कॉर्पोरेट इंडस्ट्री और दुनिया ऐसे ही चलती है. आपके पास अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं, आप ग्रैब करेंगे, आप आगे बढ़ेंगे. इफ यू विल नॉट ग्रैब दोज अपॉर्चुनिटी, यू विल रिमेन समवेयर, आप पीछे रह जाएंगे. जैसे इवन आफ्टर टेलिंग 3 times 4 times Yasika, Pavani, they have not switch on their videos. Now why? अब आपको क्या हर क्लास में बताना पड़ेगा? आपको एक बार बता दिया गया, काम खत्म. It should not be reminded again and again. You will be removed, that means you will be removed. काम खत्म. You should be having what is, when you are talking to your intern, I got to know even today how you are talking to your teammate. आपको नहीं पता कि आपको जो नंबर दिए गए हैं उसमें से कौन मेरे जान पहचान के है, कौन मेरे टीचर की जान पहचान के है. You are talking, and what you are talking, which team leader is talking in what sense? You are convincing, you are threatening, you are misbehaving, everything is coming to me. मुझे उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता आप जो कर रहे हैं. 2 4 दिन में आप अपने घर चले जाएंगे, मैं अपने घर चले. बट वट एवर यू आर डूइंग, यू आर क्रिएटिंग योर ओन पर्सन. आप वैसे इंसान बनते चले जाएंगे, और आप जैसे इंसान बनेंगे वैसे ही आपके सक्सेस होगी. सिंपल. यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड, इन एनी टीम there will be a person who will be not performing, and there will be a person who will be excellent. You have to take everyone along with you. You have to motivate the least performing person. You have to talk to that person 1 2 3 4 times 5. Okay, कुछ नहीं करेगा, चल मैं तुम्हें ये देता हूँ, ये करो. I have given you video, अच्छा इसको देखो, इसकी समरी बना के दो. Okay, let's search a company for me. ऐसे कुछ भी करो, उससे काम करवाओ. If you create that quality in you, you will become a team leader, and in the corporate you will get success. अगर आप ऐसा नहीं कर पाते हैं, अगर इस 5 दिन में नहीं कर पाते, तो समझ लो लाइफ में नहीं कर पाए. आपको लग रहा होगा कि हम कॉर्पोरेट में जाएंगे, वहां मैनेजर बन जाएंगे, हमारे अंदर 500 लोग होंगे और सब हमारे लिए काम. नोबडी विल डू, नोबडी विल डू. 500 मिलकर एक दिन आपको हटा देंगे, जाके कहेंगे बॉस ही खराब है. You will not understand this thing. Please try to understand. You should be having that quality that people want. I have received 4 5 messages today. I want to leave this team. I do not want to be into the, I know that I do not want to name in the live session that today. But so please, you have to understand, you do not have any authority or something. You are not the boss or something like that. You have a team, and you are a team leader, not a team boss. First of all, you should be understanding what is the meaning of boss and what is the meaning of leader. You wanted to become a team leader and you are behaving like कि हाँ मैं तो कुछ सरकार बन गया हूं, अब तो मेरे हिसाब से दुनिया चलेगी. Please try to understand, it will not happen. You have not given a single rupee to any of your teammates. Try to understand. If they are doing something for you, you should be thankful for them. And if they are doing something, they should be thankful for themselves that they are there. Because they are doing whatever for themselves. And you are doing whatever for yourself. You are not doing anything for anyone. First of all, you have to understand. Okay, so today's topic is valuation of share. In last 2 sessions, we got to know what is good share. And one thing more, if you have submitted a video one, you are submitting the next day, you are submitting the third day, you are submitting the fourth day, and your videos are not being uploaded. Please try to understand what is the fault in my video. My voice is not good, my presentation is not good, my content is not good, something is happening. And you are next day, I'm telling you have to submit a video, you are submitting again the video. And again, your video is not being uploaded. So please, you have to improve maybe your presentation, your dress, your tone, your content. You have to see your video and see the videos which are being uploaded. See the videos of those people and try to guess what is the fault in my video. I will not let you know. I will not let you know. This is your work. You have to compare yourself with others. If your videos are not being uploaded on the YouTube channel, that means there is some fault in your video. Next time when you're submitting the video, you have to improve that. And if you're again submitting, that means you are where you started and you will end at there. Then what is the need of joining this internship for 15 days? Why you are wasting your time? Try to understand. You have to improve every time. And if you're not confident, who told that you yourself, take the help of your teammate. Maybe there can be a very good person who is very confident than you. This is the quality of a team leader. You have to identify which person is very confident. Talk to them. Have Zoom meetings with them. Try to. If you need more numbers, take. हो सकता है आपके टीम में कोई ऐसा हो जाए. Talk. Give me. I will give you more numbers. Talk to them. Try to make your own team. Because these are the points, because today we have reached to 19th. Now you have only 3 days more. After that, only submission of tasks will remain. So if you will not learn, then there's no use of having a certificate of internship. Because मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, when we go for the interview, a girl comes and says that कि हाँ, I am this. We take the interview, send her. Another girl comes who says, I have been the head girl of my school. उसी समय हमारा इंटरव्यू का लेवल बढ़ जाता है. Because we assume if this girl was the head girl of the school, what does it mean? She has been given a lot of opportunities. And even after the opportunities for 1 year, and she do not have those leadership quality, she will never have a leadership quality, and we never admit her for any management program. You are not a head girl, it's okay. But you were the head girl of the school and you do not have that leadership quality which is being asked. It is a wrong for you. It is a drawback for you. So please, if you have a position in prefectorial board of your school, please try to understand. Either do not write it in your resume while appearing for the interview of the college. Or if you are writing, then you should be having the knowledge and quality of that post. Please try to understand. वो मैंने देखा है, इंटरव्यू में बैठा हूं, and I've seen that कि a boy came simply and he has been asked simple question, he went, he has been selected. Another boy, very smart boy, came, I have been the head boy of my school, and this. Then the interviewer asked 4 questions related to leadership. Given 4 situations, he was okay. He was rejected. He was much better than the previous one. But he was rejected only on the ground that even after the opportunities, he do not have this quality. And the first boy did not got the opportunity. He was not a, maybe after studying BBA and MBA in my college, he can become a good leader. So please try to understand this thing. So do not show certificate to anyone in your life if you do not have that quality in you. That is always against you. That is always why many of the engineers are not being selected in the IT firms. They have certificate coding का है, ये है, वो है, because in the college they used to do exam देना है, pass होना है, हो गए जी. But they do not know what is coding actually. कोडिंग का एग्जाम दे दिया, पास हो गए. यू ऑल हैव बीन 10th के मैथ्स पास हो गए, साइंस पास हो गए, एसएसटी पास हो गए. बट एक्चुअल में क्या आपको इंडियन हिस्ट्री का जिस्ट पता है? नहीं पता है. वो आपने एग्जाम दिया, पास हो गए, 95 मार्क्स में आ गए, काम खत्म. तो पासिंग एन एग्जाम and having the qualities, these are two different things. And when you go to the interview, your qualities are being judged. मेरे पास जितने भी बच्चे मेंटरिंग के लिए आते हैं, जो हमारे पास, जिनको हम लोग कॉलेज के लिए प्रिपेयर करते हैं, उनको हम लोग वी नेवर बिलीव इन सर्टिफिकेट कि हाँ यहाँ से सर्टिफिकेट ले लो, वहां से सर्टिफिकेट ले लो, वहां से सर्टिफिकेट ले लो. नो, वो आते हैं, बैठते हैं, हम लोग हफ्ते में एक बार बात करते हैं उनको. आई ऑलवेज गिव देम द टास्क, दे डू द टास्क. वो हमेशा कहते हैं सर आपने पैसे भी ले लिए और आप कुछ करते भी नहीं हो, मुझे ही कह रहे हो ये करो ये करो ये करो. मैंने कहा करोगे अपने आप आ जाएगा. मेरा काम बस इतना है, मैं उनको बताता हूँ ये करो, फिर ये करो, फिर ये करो, फिर ये करो, काम खत्म. क्योंकि I cannot build any quality in you. Qualities can be built up only by you. When you will doing that task, you will improve. You will not be doing that task, you will not improve. Simple सा concept. Okay, so we are going for the valuation of share. I told you that what is good share in last two sessions. Today I am going to tell you how you value the good price of a share. Now, for this I give you the brief background. Suppose you go to the local fruit market and you see potato and you see apple. Now, potato is 20 rupees kg and apple is 200 rupees kg. And when you bargain for apple, आप 200 वाले को you do कि हाँ 190 दे दो, 180 दे दो. You never say कि यार potato तो 20 रुपए मिल रहा है and why this apple is 200? Why this apple is at 200? ये 20 में होना चाहिए. How this come to your mind कि apple should be at 180 or 190, not at 20, and potato should be at 20 की जगह 18 हो जाए, 10 हो जाए, 15 हो जाए, not 200. How you do this? For this you compare them with their past. कि एप्पल जो है वो शुरू से ही 200 रुपए के, 200 150 in this rate apple is being sold and potato is being sold at 20 25 30 15 in this. You know this past, there is something in your mind कि apple pricing in India is approx 200 and potato pricing in India is approx 20. You know this thing. Another thing, when you buy potato, you compare it with the vegetables, onion, tomato, you compare it with this. And when you buy apple, you compare it with cherry, plum, because that. So when you have to, whenever a valuation is done, you never compare apple with onion. You compare the price of potato with onion कि हाँ जी आलू प्याज का रेट इतने हो गए, लेकिन आलू और what apple के रेट इतने हो गए, you never say that. So you, whenever you are comparing the thing, you have to compare them with their past कि हाँ एप्पल पहले कितने का मिलता था, and with their peers, say vegetables will be compared with vegetables and fruits will be compared with fruits, and that like even apple will not be compared with banana. Apple will compare with that quality of fruit and banana will compare with papaya, maybe banana, maybe some तरबूज, खरबूज जो 40-50 रुपए के रेट में आते हैं, because that. So you will never compare the price of apple with the price of banana. You will compare the price of apple with cherry, plum, ये strawberry or something like that कि हाँ ये वाली चीज इतने के आसपास आती है, whatever you want. So same happens in the stock market. So whenever you have to see what should be the price of this stock, So you see what was the price of this stock in past and what is the price of same type of stock in the market. This is called a past comparison and peer comparison. I don't know what is the price of this phone. I don't know. But how I paid 20,000 rupees for this phone, because I know for this confirmation, this much of RAM, this much of hard disk, this much of camera, generally phone जो 18-20 हजार में मिल रहे हैं market में. Then I go and see कि हाँ इस price में आता है, then I am ready to pay that 20,000 rupees for this phone. This is like this only ना. अगर suppose phone came in the market and everybody starts selling it 2 lakh rupees. 2 लाख में ही सब बेच रहे हैं, तो मैं 2 लाख में ही लूंगा ना, because I compare it with peers and then 20,000, नहीं जी 20 की जगह 19, I will compare like this. So whenever you buy anything, always it is not related to stock, it is related to anything. मैं layman के लैंग्वेज बता रहा हूँ, anything. How I am ready to pay 2,000 rupees for shirt? Because I know shirt जो है इस तरह के 2,000 के आसपास में आता है, 1,800 का आता है, 1,500 का आता है. I will never bargain कि नहीं यार that hanky is of 25 rupees. Why shirt you are paying with 2,000 rupees? Because I will compare shirt with different type of shirts, maybe with t-shirt my हाँ 2,000 के आसपास में एक कपड़ा आता है. And if I have to compare hanky, then मैं hanky को compare करूंगा the clothes, socks वगैरह and all those things. कि हाँ ये 50, 60, 70 rupees में आते हैं चीजें. So that you have to understand कि whenever you are buying a stock, you will never get the price of a stock. You will always compare the price of that stock with its past, and you will compare the price of that stock with its peers, and then you will get to know whether this stock is rightly priced or not. इस फोन का दाम 2,000 रुपए होना चाहिए या 20,000 रुपए होना चाहिए, मुझे पता ही नहीं. मैं तो दुकान में गया, एक दुकान, 2 दुकान, 5 दुकान, 10 दुकान, 20 दुकान, and I after saying कि हाँ this much of configuration I am getting in 18-20,000, तो इसी के आसपास कहीं होना चाहिए. 1,000 rupees one ऊपर डिपेंडिंग ऑन ब्रांड है, ये है वो है. तो that issue. So you have to understand this thing. So this is called a past comparison and peer comparison. Always remember, in stock market or in any market, things are not absolutely valued. They are comparatively valued. They are not absolutely valued. You cannot say the price of this pen क्या होगा, नहीं पता किसी. But when you compare the price of pen, then you say कि हाँ प्राइस पेन जो है 20 रुपीज का आना चाहिए. Because you know प्राइस 20 रुपीज का होता है. कैसे जानते हैं? क्योंकि आप जब बहुत सारे पेन खरीदते हैं इन योर लाइफ, तो योर माइंड इज पेन का दाम 20 रुपीज के 25 रुपीज 30 रुपीज होना चाहिए. हाउ यू गेट टू नो? बिकॉज आप 20 रुपए 25 रुपए पेन खरीदते रहते हैं, तो योर माइंड इज कंपेयरिंग द प्राइस ऑफ दिस पेन विद अदर पेन. पास से कंपेयर किया, 20 रुपए में आते रहते हैं, और बाकी कितने पेन मिलते हैं, लग्जरी का कितना मिलता है, रोनेक्स का कितना मिलता है, इसका कितना 25 रुपीज 30 रुपीज, यही पेन का पेन. इफ पेन आप मार्केट में गए कहते हैं 1,000 रुपए का पेन, देन आपका माइंड खड़केगा, व्हाई इट इज 1,000 रुपीज. So that will happen. So you have to understand, in a stock market also we do past comparison and we do peer comparison. How we do past comparison and peer comparison, that also you have to understand. Generally, those do not understand stock market, वो कहते हैं वोडाफोन का शेयर 20 रुपीज का है तो सस्ता है, एंड एयरटेल का शेयर 1,000 रुपीज का है तो महंगा है. एनी ऑफ द लेमैन लैंग्वेज पीपल विल से लाइक दिस. आप भी यही कहेंगे, वोडाफोन 20 रुपीज का है सस्ता है, एंड एयरटेल 1,000 का है महंगा है. मैं किसी को कहूंगा कि यार एयरटेल खरीद के रख लो, आपको काम आएगा, इट विल बी गुड शेयर. नो नो ये तो बहुत महंगा है, कहूंगा वोडाफोन खरीद लो, दे विल से कि हाँ ये दिस इज चीप शेयर, एंड वो खरीद लेंगे. बट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि लेट मी गिव यू मोर व्हाट वी से सिंपल लैंग्वेज, कि आपने 1,000 में 1,000 स्क्वायर फीट जमीन खरीदी है, एंड 20 रुपीज में 20 स्क्वायर फीट जमीन खरीदी है. यू हैव पेड 20 रुपीज फॉर वोडाफोन एंड यू गॉट 20,000 स्क्वायर फीट, एंड 1,000 रुपीज में आपने 1,000 स्क्वायर फीट जमीन खरीदी है. दोनों इक्वल रेट हो गए ना. इफ यू कंपेयर पर यूनिट रेट, इट इज इक्वल. लेकिन इफ यू आर बाइंग 10 square feet land in 20 rupees, 10 square feet land in 20 rupees. Suppose जो वोडाफोन है वो 10 square feet land है, and जो एयरटेल है वो 1000 square feet land है. तो 1000 square feet land के लिए you are paying 1000 rupees. For 1000 square feet land, you are paying 1000 rupees. And for 10 square feet land, only 10, you are paying 20 rupees. Now, which is costly? Which is costly? बोलो जल्दी से. Any one of you?
Sir, the
Vodafone.
Vodafone. Because though it is looking कि आपने केवल 20 rupees दिए, but you are getting only 10 square feet land. And here you paid 1000 rupees, but you are getting 1000 square feet land. So per square feet is 1 rupees. And here per square feet is 2 rupees. So you have to understand that unitary method which you studied in class 6, 7, 8 somewhere. Okay. So do not buy a share saying कि हाँ ये share सस्ता है, ये share महंगा है. It is always, this is a कहते हैं ना, any person who do not understand the share market, they do that, and their money always. You are buying 10,000 shares or 20,000 shares, it does not mean at all how much money you are investing, because 10%, 20%, 30% आपका portfolio को grow होना है. आपके number of shares तो कभी grow होते नहीं है. Some people say, no sir, if we will buy Vodafone, then I can buy more number of shares. If I buy Airtel, I can buy, suppose I have 1000 rupees. Suppose I have 1000 rupees. If I buy Airtel, I can buy only 1 share. If I buy Vodafone, I can buy 50 shares. I can buy 50 shares because 50 into 20 total आपके 1000 rupees हो जाएंगे. ठीक है. Now you have to understand कि 20 you got 20 share of Vodafone or 1 share of Airtel. 1 या 50 से कोई मतलब है नहीं, कुछ वो काउंट करके दिखाना तो है नहीं कि हाँ मेरे पास इतनी गाड़ियां हैं. Ultimately your investment is 1000 rupees and the growth will be in percentage money. Your money will grow in percentage. 10% grow करेगा तो 1000 rupees का ग्रो करेगा ना, नंबर ऑफ शेयर का तो ग्रो करेगा नहीं. लेकिन पीपल बाई मोर नंबर ऑफ शेयर कि हाँ वहां तो 1 ही मिल रहा है, या तो 50 मिल रहे हैं. योर मनी विल नॉट ग्रो इन नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स. प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. योर मनी विल ग्रो ओनली इन टर्म्स ऑफ परसेंटेज ऑफ मनी. So here is also 1000 invested, here is also 1000 invested. If this share grow by 10%, then your money will become 1100, and this share grow by 10%, then also your money will become 1100. So how many shares you have, it is irrelevant at all. How many shares you have, the number of shares is irrelevant at all. How much money is invested, that is the relevant part. Please, that thing also you should be knowing. Again, I can see some people without video even after a lot of reminders. Please try to understand, I do not have any control on all those things. You have to be very particular. You cannot be without video in the class. Now, so that means how many shares you have, it is irrelevant. What is your investment is irrelevant. Another thing, when you value shares, you value on the basis of their past comparison and on the basis of their peer comparison. Now, 3 valuation metrics, I will let you know. 3 चीज you have to compare. One is called as, let I think 2 को कर लेते हैं, आप लोग के लिए 3 ज्यादा हो जाएगा, 2 लेते हैं. ठीक है. PE ratio, please write this term. PE ratio, price earning ratio, and second is PB ratio, price to book value ratio. Now, first of all, we will understand these terms and then we will go into detail. PE ratio and PB ratio. First of all, price, you know, what is the price of a share? Everybody knows. What is the earning of a share? Simple. Try to understand what is the earning of a share. Earning means total profit of the company. Total profit of the company divided by number of shares is earning of 1 share. Suppose Reliance on 40,000 crore this year. 40,000 crores divided by whatever the number of Reliance share has, divide kar do, you will get 1 share earning. That is called as EPS, earning per share. Total earning of the company, whatever is the total of it. You go to Asian Paint, you go to Reliance, you go to any company, whatever is the total earning, total profit of the company in that year, divided by number of shares, that is called as EPS. How to see, I will let you know. Don't worry about that. So you know earning of a share. Another thing you should be knowing, book value of a share. What is book value of a share? Because to understand PE and PB, the P is common. Please try to understand. PE, PB. Price is also common. Price, everybody know what is the price of Reliance, what is the price of Vodafone, what is the price of तो मार्केट में दिखता है, हर शेयर का प्राइस मार्केट में दिखता है, आप देख सकते हो. You Google it, गूगल पे देखो what is the price of Reliance, you will get it. You go to any website, Money Control, NSC, BSC, anywhere, you will get the price. The price is known to everyone. Now earning, I told you that earning is profit divided by number of shares. You will get EPS, earning per share. Okay. Now you should be knowing B. B is book value. What do you mean by book value? Now, this also I will tell you in layman language so that you should understand. Book value means, suppose Reliance. Today I decide to close Reliance. मेरा मन करता है Reliance को बंद कर दूं. I am the owner and I close Reliance. I sold all the assets, land, building, furniture, machinery, stock, जो कुछ है सब बेच दो. All the assets being sold. And whatever the money received, from that money, pay all the liabilities, जिसको जो देना है, creditors के पैसे देने हैं, tax authorities you want to pay, whatever, employees salary will be there, some whatever is payment due, you pay all electricity bill, telephone bill, whatever is due on that day. Suppose I am closing today. Suppose your school is closing today. They will sell all building, land, bus, furniture, everything. Then they will pay all the money to whom? Teacher salary, electricity bill, government tax, the maybe your fees to be refunded if they are closing, whatever the refund is to be done, that they do everything. After that, whatever money remains after selling all the assets, whatever the money, from that they are paying all the liabilities to whomsoever they have to pay, they pay. Whatever is remaining, if they divide that money equally in all the shareholders, all the shares, then what a one share will get is called as book value. I hope मैंने आपको बहुत लेमैन के लैंग्वेज में book value में लिखा है. If you go through the books, read the books of the literature of share market, this book value concept is very difficult. Some of you, if you have taken commerce, you will study somewhere in partnership and all, कुछ चीजें इससे related आप लोग पढ़ोगे future में. But to understand layman language में simple. आप you think about your school, sell all the assets of the school, whatever the money is there, from that money pay, जिसको भी जो कुछ देना है पे करना पड़ेगा, because you are closing to everybody ask कि हाँ जी, teacher will ask where is my salary, बच्चा will ask where is my refund, my security and all, tax authorities will ask, government will ask, driver will ask, whatever is the payment is to be there, some suppliers will be there who have given a stationery and all, they will ask the money. You pay all the liabilities and then whatever is remaining, if all the partners of the school, suppose your school has 4 partners, they divide it equally. So every partner, what is they are getting, that is called a book value. Now in companies, there are many shareholders, crores of shareholders, lakhs of shareholders. So that is divided into them. So that is called a book value of one share. Sanjeev, your question, please.
Yeah, sir. Since I'm a com student, like, what's the difference between dividend and the book value, sir?
Dividend to whatever the profit of the company, if that is divided into the shareholder, profit is divided.
Yeah, then
that is called a
book
dividend.
value and dividend are same.
No. I am selling. Suppose your school is selling, closing, and paying to everyone, and whatever the profit of the every year school, and they are giving to owners. The profit given to owners is dividend. And all the assets are being sold and now school is closed and that is now given to the owner, that is book value. These are two different things.
Okay, sir, I got it. Yeah.
Okay. So now you know what is price. Everybody know what is price. Price is price of any share. You know what is EPS, earning per share. I told you profit of the company divided by number of shares. And you know what is book value. Yes, Kavya, your question, please.
So my question is that what if there is no money left after selling all the assets and
Book value is zero. If no money
Okay,
left, the book value is zero.
then what will happen to the
कुछ नहीं,
shareholders?
डूब गए पैसे, कंपनी में पैसे डूबते भी तो हैं.
Yes, sir.
ये किसने कहा कि कंपनी में पैसे लगाने के बाद हमेशा प्रॉफिट ही होता है? Who told you this?
Yes,
If
sir.
sometime company is closed and whatever we have invested that goes waste. Aradhya, your question, please.
Okay, sir.
Sir, what is the difference between EPS and PE ratio? Can you please explain again?
मैं तो कोई पीई रेशियो भी बताया नहीं, मैंने तो आपको ईपीएस बताया, बुक वैल्यू बताया.
हाँ सर, तो EPS एक बार वापस बता दो फिर.
हाँ जी. Who
Yes,
will
so-
tell Aradhya what is EPS? Who will tell Aradhya what is EPS?
So it is earning per share.
हाँ, what is earning per share, बच्चा?
Profit by number of shares.
Profit by number of shares. Whatever is the profit of the company divided by number of shares. Very good.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Now, I'm sharing my screen. Now, I'm going on the same website, taking a share. Suppose I'm taking Asian Paint. Now, see this. Price of Asian Paint is, first, you have to write it down somewhere on a notebook. Price of Asian Paint is 2892. 2892. This is the price. Now, how many shares Asian Paint do have? How many shares Asian Paint do have? You can get into the books of Asian Paint and get to know. Otherwise, it is very easy. I told on the first class what is market cap. Anyone can tell me what is market cap?
So number of shares.
Into current price.
So if I divide market cap by current price, then what I can get?
Number
If
of
I divide
shares.
Number of shares.
Okay, so if you want to know, for your knowledge, you want to know how many number of shares Asian Paint do have, so you divide this market cap 277,438 crores divided by 2892, you will get the number of shares of Asian Paint. Same you can do it for any company. Okay, but it is irrelevant. आपको जानने की जरूरत नहीं है, but for your thing. Now, this is the current price of Asian Paint. Now, let me go on the profit of Asian Paint this year. Profit of Asian Paint this year is 5,558 crores. See this, 5,558 crore is the total profit of Asian Paint for year ending March 2024. Now, if I divide this 5,558 by number of shares, I will get the EPS, earning per share. This is total earning. If I divide it by number of shares, I will get earning per share. एक share में कितना कमाया that? Now it is given already, this 56.92. It is already, you need not to calculate. For your knowledge, I told you how this 56.92 came. This is profit divided by number of shares. Now I go to Reliance. Now, Reliance Industry, again, you can get the number of shares. How you can get the number of shares? Market cap divided by current price, you can get the number of shares. Okay. Now, if I go, profit of Reliance this year is 79,020 crores. These all figures are in crores. You divide this figure by number of shares, you will get earning per share, that is EPS 102 rupees. So for any company, you can calculate the EPS. You need not to calculate. EPS is always given. You can Google it. What is the EPS of Reliance? What is the EPS of Bajaj Finance? What is the EPS of Vodafone? What is the EPS? You will get to know. Okay. So this is the EPS. Now, you know EPS and you know price. Price is 2917. 2917. Please see this. 2917 is the price of Reliance. And 102.90 is the EPS of Reliance. If you divide the price 2917, whatever it is, by EPS, it is called as PE ratio, price upon earning. Price upon earning. Price of the company, price of the share divided by EPS of the share is PE ratio, price upon earning ratio. I hope PE ratio is clear to all of you. Now,
Sir, please repeat the formula.
price upon EPS. Price is 2917. EPS is 102.90. So price upon EPS is P. Now you know earning per share. Okay, Arnav, your question, please.
So the EPS and dividend are the same thing, right?
No, this is the earning. How much of this earning they will distribute? That is called a dividend. ये तो मुझे प्रॉफिट हुआ, प्रॉफिट में से मैं कितना बांटूंगा, कितना रख लूंगा. Whatever is the profit of the company, company never distribute everything. Company keep something for its growth also ना. जो प्रॉफिट हुआ अगर सब डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देंगे, सपोज योर स्कूल हैव प्रॉफिट एंड दैट ऑल योर चेयरमैन एंड डायरेक्टर टेक, तो फिर नई बसें कहां से आएंगी, नया ब्रांच कैसे खुलेगा, नई बिल्डिंग कैसे बनेगी. तो whatever is the profit of the company, whatever the EPS, it is not totally distributed to the owners. Some part of EPS is kept into the business. So that part of EPS which is given to the owner is called a dividend. Okay. Now, I'm moving. Now you know what is P ratio. All of you should be knowing what is EPS and what is price, what is P ratio. Write a rule. The lower is the P ratio, the cheaper is the share. I'm repeating. The lower is the P ratio, the cheaper is the share. Simple सी बात है. अर्निंग के ऊपर जितना कम प्राइस देना पड़ेगा. अर्निंग for this 102 rupees, for this 102 rupees, I am paying 2000 rupees. अगर मैं 3000 रुपए दूंगा तो और महंगा हो जाएगा, 4000 दूंगा तो और महंगा हो जाएगा. तो for earning, if I am paying less, it is cheaper. ठीक है. So this is the rule. You have to remember. The lower is the P ratio, the better is the valuation, the cheaper is the share. Okay. Now I am going for book value. Now see this. This is the Reliance, and this is the balance sheet of Reliance. You may not be knowing what is balance sheet. Some of you may not be belonging to commerce, so please, I will not go into detail of that. मैं आपको उस तरह से बताऊंगा भी नहीं कि आपको दिक्कत हो. I will let you know in the layman language. Now, if you see the figure of, suppose I take the figure of 2020. Now, this is the total assets. See the figure of March 2020, or take the figure of 2024. Total assets of Reliance, fixed assets, current assets, investment, total. This is our total assets. जो total स्कूल में बस, टेबल, कुर्सी, बिल्डिंग, फर्नीचर सब मिला के total is 17,55,986. This is the total assets. इस सबको बेच देंगे, इतना पैसे आ जाएंगे, इतने ही पैसे आएंगे, बिकॉज assets इतने की है तो इसको बेच दिया, assuming की जितने की है उतने में बिक गया. This is my assumption. Now liabilities, if you see the borrowings is 386 and other liabilities are 616. These are the liabilities. तो जब बेच के आफ्टर सेलिंग यू गेट द मनी एंड यू गेव बोरोइंग जो थे पे कर दिया, लाइबिलिटी जो थी पे कर दिया, यू विल रिमेन सम, यू विल बी हैविंग रिमेनिंग मनी. तो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज, इफ यू दैट मनी डिवाइड इनटू द नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स निकालना मैं पहले बता चुका हूं आपको, देन दैट इज कॉल्ड एज बुक वैल्यू. ठीक है. तो एसेट्स माइनस लाइबिलिटी डिवाइड बाय बुक वैल्यू. दोज हु हैव done in class 11th accountancy, they very easily can say that assets minus liability is equal to capital, and capital को ही हम book value कहते हैं. कैपिटल, क्योंकि आप लोगों ने सो प्रोप्राइटरशिप पढ़ा है तो वहां पे एक ही ओनर होता है, तो वो सारा कैपिटल ही बुक वैल्यू हो गया. अब नंबर ऑफ शेयर ज्यादा हो जाएंगे, 4 डिवाइड कर दो तो उसको 4 से डिवाइड कर दो तो वो एक की बुक वैल्यू आ जाएगी. 10, 20 जितने भी ओनर हो गए उसमें डिवाइड कर दो, दैट इज कॉल्ड बुक वैल्यू. ये सर आध्याय क्वेश्चन.
Sir, if the total liabilities are equal to the total assets, तो
नहीं,
सर अगर हम
टोटल लायबिलिटीज कैन नॉट बी इक्वल टू टोटल एसेट्स. अगर आपने कॉमर्स लिया है और आपको ये बात नहीं पता तो फिर, अगर बेसिक नहीं पता कि कैपिटल प्लस लायबिलिटी इक्वल टू एसेट्स.
सर मैं वैसे तो साइंस स्टूडेंट हूँ, बट सर हियर वी कैन सी ना द टोटल लायबिलिटीज 1755986, द टोटल एसेट्स आल्सो 1755986.
नहीं, these are not total liabilities. It is written total liabilities are borrowings plus other liabilities. Borrowings plus other liabilities are total liabilities. It is written because we, from the business point of view, there is a concept of business entity concept जिसमें हम ओनर के पैसे को भी हम liability मानते हैं. Actual में these are not liabilities. Equity and reserves are not liability.
Understood. So then if we add the equities and reserves, that is the remaining value, which
that
if
is the
we
remaining.
divide,
If
which
you
we divide by number of shareholders, we'll get book
equity
value.
plus reserve, you divide equity plus reserve by number of shares, then also you can get the book value.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
ठीक है. And otherwise, assets minus liabilities is called as capital and divided by capital. I told you that in the very beginning, first class ROC, जब मैंने आपको समझाया था तभी बताया था what is capital employed. Okay. Raghavi, your question, please.
So to calculate the book value, we'll take the total liabilities and the total assets, right?
Total assets plus outside liability only, borrowings plus liabilities.
Okay. And for the total assets, fixed assets,
All assets,
CWIP, investments, and
all
all we
assets.
will take.
Okay. Now,
Okay, thank you.
यहाँ तक तो अकाउंटिंग की बात है. मैं उस अकाउंटिंग में नहीं जाना चाह रहा था बिकॉज देयर आर मेनी बच्चा हु विल नॉट बी फ्रॉम कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड, तो मैं उसमें नहीं जाता. सिंपली बुक वैल्यू इज दिस. सी दिस बुक वैल्यू. बुक वैल्यू इज ऑलवेज गिवन टू यू. आपको उतना दिमाग लगाना नहीं है बुक वैल्यू कैसे आए. बुक वैल्यू इज 1117. नाउ दिस इज बुक वैल्यू. यू नो प्राइस, दिस इज बुक वैल्यू. कैसे आया होगा? एसेट्स minus liabilities, whatever remain, divide by number of shares, you will get 1173. Okay. Now, price upon book value is called as PB ratio. Price upon book value is called as PB ratio. Now, PE ratio tells कि 1 रुपए, ध्यान से सुनना मेरी बात, 1 रुपए कमाने के लिए आपको कितना रुपए देना पड़ रहा है. दैट इज कॉल्ड पीई. टू अर्न 1 रुपी, हाउ मेनी रुपी यू हैव टू पे, दैट इज पीई. एंड पीबी क्या बताता है? टू गेट द एसेट्स ऑफ 1 रुपी, हाउ मेनी रुपी यू हैव टू पे, दैट इज पीबी. टू गेट द एसेट्स ऑफ 1 रुपी, हाउ मेनी रुपी यू हैव टू पे. अनदर एग्जाम्पल बताता हूं, थोड़ा सा और आप लोग को आसानी से समझ में आ जाएगा. सिंपल. आप यू आर बाइंग अ फ्लैट इन गुड़गांव, तो यू से कि हाँ हाउ मच एसेट्स आई एम गेटिंग एंड यू पे अकॉर्डिंगली, कि इतने स्क्वायर फीट लैंड मिल रही है एंड ऑल. तो टू गेट द एसेट्स, हाउ मच रुपी यू पे. टू गेट द एसेट्स, दैट फ्लैट कितने स्क्वायर फीट का फ्लैट है, यू पे. दैट इज टू गेट द पर्टिकुलर एसेट, हाउ मच यू आर पेइंग, दैट इज पीबी. अनदर वे ऑफ बाइंग अ फ्लैट, इस फ्लैट से इतना रेंट आता है, तो फॉर दिस मच ऑफ रेंट हाउ मच आई कैन पे. इस फ्लैट से, जब आप गुड़गांव में या कहीं पे भी फ्लैट खरीदते हैं, तो यार इस दिस फ्लैट इज गिविंग सो मच ऑफ रेंट, तो टू इफ दिस मच ऑफ रेंट आई एम गेटिंग, हाउ मच आई एम पेइंग. तो दैट इज कॉल्ड पी ई एंड पी बी. आपको समझ में आना चाहिए. नहीं समझ में आता तो सिंपल, क्योंकि इसमें और बहुत सारी डिटेल हैं जो आपको इस लेवल पर नहीं समझा सकते और हमारे पास टाइमिंग की बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है. तो you have to understand there is PE and there is PB. If PE is less, share is cheaper, and PE is more, share is cheaper. Simple. Share is costlier. Same happens with the PB. PB is less, share is cheaper. PB is more, share is costlier. तो PE सस्ता है, शेयर सस्ता है. PB सस्ता है, शेयर सस्ता है. PB महंगा है, शेयर महंगा. सिंपली आपको जानना है. If I tell you कि हाँ X company has 10 PE and Y company has 8 PE. Now understand, X company has 10 PE and Y company has 8 PE. Which is cheaper?
Y company.
Y company. Another example, A company has 5 PB and B company has 4 PB. Which is costlier?
अच्छा, A is costlier, B is
A
cheaper.
is costlier. Simple. This you have to understand. Okay. जनरली जब हम लोग शेयर मार्केट के कंसेप्ट पढ़ाते हैं तो हम इतना तो जितना आपको मैंने बता दिया, क्योंकि आप लोग स्टूडेंट हो, मुझे पता आपके मन में क्यूरियोसिटी आएगी, इसलिए मैं इतना डीप में गया. नहीं तो मैं इतना जाता ही नहीं, सीधे रूल बताया था हाँ पी पीबी के साथ. बट मैंने आपको चाहा कि यू शुड बी नोइंग एज ए स्टूडेंट, यू शुड बी नोइंग. नाउ यू हैव टू कंपेयर. नाउ सी दिस रिलायंस. आई विल कंपेयर Reliance P with the P. Reliance is a oil marketing company. So I will compare the Reliance P with IOCL, BPCL, HPCL, MRPCL and all those things. And then I will get to know Reliance सस्ता है कि नहीं सस्ता है. Same way, I will compare Apple with Cherry, Plum, and then I will get to know कि हाँ जी apples. Let me show you Asian Paint. Asian Paint. I will see the P of Asian Paint. Then I will compare it with Berger Paint, Canosic Paint, Rexino, Indigo, Shalimar Paint. I will compare with all those things. And I will find, oh, you can see the Retina Paint is the costliest company. I will never invest into that. But the cheapest company I can see in this is the Exo Noble company. Exo Noble is the cheapest. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि कल जाके एक जो नंबर खरीद लेना. You have to go, you have to see ROC also, you have to see the promoters holding also, you have to see the ROE also, you have to see the debt also, जो मैंने आपको फर्स्ट सेकंड क्लास में बता चुका हूं. तो केवल सस्ती चीज नहीं खरीदनी है. I told you that अच्छी भी होनी चाहिए. I told you have to buy good share at good price. तो मे बी आपको एक जो नंबर सस्ता तो दिख रहा है, लेकिन क्या ये अच्छा है? तो ये भी आपको देखना पड़ेगा. तो फर्स्ट, so in this, if I compare, the costliest company is Retina Paint and the cheapest company is Exo Paint. I hope this is clear to all of you. Clear to all? Let me go for the suppose auto company. If I go for the auto company, I can see. Acha, one thing, if you go on my screen, you will find so many things, and your screen may not be having this much thing. तो आपको क्या करना है? You have to go on edit ratio. You have to go on edit ratio. And then you can add things from here. देखो मैंने क्लिक कर रखा है ना ये कुछ चीजें. You can click. Suppose you want to have sales, whatever you want to have on your screen, you can go into that. So few things I have selected. If you see my ratio, I have selected these things. Okay, and that is the reason. And then you have to go and do fix ratio. एक बार कर देंगे. This will be the permanent. This is the permanent. This is the software feature. So you should be knowing. So sometime if I am opening my screen, you will find so many things, and you are opening your screen, you will find less number of things. तो कैसे होता है? So you have to go on it. Same way, if you go on my this, you may find P, market cap, market this thing there, and in your case it can be less. So here also you can go and edit column, and then you can have more things in your column. Okay, so whatever you want to keep, it depends upon you. ठीक है, एडिट कॉलम में जाके यू कैन डू दिस. नाउ इफ आई एम सीइंग ऑल द ऑटोस कंपनीज व्हिच आर देयर, मारुति इज एट 28p, M&M is 32p, कुछ मर्करी इज एट 687p, and हिंदुस्तान मोटर is 28. Which is the cheapest?
Sir, Hindustan.
Maruti Suzuki is the cheapest.
Maruti Suzuki.
Yes.
Maruti Suzuki is the cheapest. And who is the costliest?
Mercury.
Mercury.
But it does not mean कि आपको कल मारुति ही खरीदना है. क्या मारुति अच्छी है? You have to see that also. You have to buy good thing at good. So that same with the PB. Now see this. PB, current price to book value. See this. Current price upon book value. This is PB. This is PB. If in your screen it is not coming, you can go and do the edit column. From here you can take PB. You can search here price to book value or current price. You can do current price let me do current price upon book value. Then in this way you can search the things, you will find somewhere. Otherwise, if you do not find like this, you go to the ratio directory and then you will price to book value. This you can find it. Okay, and then you can do save columns. So that way, if in your screen it is not coming, that now tell me, I told you that lower the PB, the cheaper is the share. The higher the PB, the costlier is the share. Now, which is the cheapest share?
Maruti Suzuki.
Maruti.
And which is the costliest share?
Hindustan
Hindustan.
Motors.
Now, let me go to FMCG company, Hindustan Unilever. Now, if I go to Hindustan Unilever, where is the Hindustan Unilever? Okay. If I go to this company, then again I see at terms of PB, Now see this. If I'm comparing Hindustan Unilever with Colgate, with P, with why I'm not comparing Hindustan Unilever with Maruti? If
Sir,
I
peer
start
comparison.
comparing Hindustan Unilever with Maruti, that means I'm comparing potato with apple. I have to compare peer comparison means same type of. I cannot compare potato with apple. So I can take more FMCG company. I can take more FMCG company. These are all the FMCG company. I can compare them. Okay, but I cannot compare FMCG company with auto company or with pharma company. That I have to understand. So now tell me on the terms of PB, which is the cheapest?
Hindustan Unilever is the cheapest.
Hindustan Unilever. And in terms of PE, which is the cheapest?
Hindustan
Sir,
Unilever.
Hindustan Unilever.
You will get to know which is the cheapest and which is the costliest. This is one way of comparing. Another thing, if you are buying something cheapest, तो क्या वो हमेशा सस्ता ही तो नहीं रहता? ऐसा तो नहीं, something you are getting, suppose on the same screen, you are buying, saying that कि yes sir, Hindustan Unilever is cheaper. लेकिन कहीं ये ऐसा तो नहीं, दिस इज जस्ट लाइक अ डेड प्लॉट इन योर सोसाइटी, कॉर्नर वाला प्लॉट है जिसको कोई लेना ही नहीं चाहता, ऐसा तो नहीं है. दैट ऑल्सो यू हैव टू सी कि भाई एवरेज प्राइस, वी डिड द पीयर कंपैरिजन, नाउ वी हैव टू डू द पास्ट कंपैरिजन. पास्ट में व्हाट वाज द प्राइस ऑफ हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर? हाउ टू डू दैट? you go here, you go on this PE ratio, see this PE ratio, and you click. Now you will see median PE of Hindustan Unilever is 63 and currently you are getting Hindustan Unilever is 56. Now if you are comparing Hindustan Unilever is past also, you will see Hindustan Unilever is cheaper. Now we did peer comparison and we did past comparison. We compare it with past price also. It is just like कि एक बच्चे के 99 आए हैं और आप कहते हो उसके मार्क्स अच्छे हैं, लेकिन उसके हर बार तो 100 आते थे, तो 99 आए हैं नहीं, खराब हैं. You have to see, you have to see what was the performance of the child in past. Suppose one child got 60 marks and another child got 90 marks. You will say 90 wala better and 60 wala lower. But if you compare it with the past, it may be that the child who got 60 was failing in previous exam and child who got 90 was getting 95 or 98 in previous exam. So now tell me, whose performance is better?
So the first who got 60.
So the 60% one.
So same way, if you are getting less PE, तो कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं कि वो इतने खराब चीज है कि वो उसी पी पे मिलती है, हमेशा सस्ते ही मिलती है. तो that also, if you told me that Maruti is cheaper, then I have to see what was the average PE of Maruti in past. I will see, okay, if I compare it in 5 year or 10 year, I will find average is 39 and presently I am getting at 29, so it is good. So it is good. But अगर एवरेज ही इसका कंपेयर करके तो सबसे कम था, लेकिन जब मैं एवरेज देखता तो वो भी कम ही था, तो फिर वो गड़बड़ हो जाता. That also you have to, so you have to compare it with the past and you have to compare with the peer. Then you will go, and same with the PB also. You will go here more में जाके price to book value. Here also you will see what was the median PE of last 10 years and 4.8 and presently it is at 4.7, so it is good. It is good. So whenever you are seeing PE and PB, it is not absolute figure. These are relative figure. You have to see them with past. You have to see them with peers. Then you will get idea. Whether, please try to understand, share market ऐसी कोई चीज नहीं है जिसमें कोई एक जादू है. ये it is just like, I'm simple एक layman का लेवल बताता हूँ आपको. You have to search a groom or the bride for yourself. Try to understand. After when you grow up, you go to 27, 28 and you are searching a boy or girl for your marriage. Now what things you will compare? कोई ऐसी चीज है जिसको कहते हैं हाँ ये होगा तो लड़का अच्छा है? No. You have to compare many things. If you are getting a boy who is earning 20 lakh rupees per annum, then you have to see what was his performance in past 5 years. ऐसा तो नहीं कि पहले उसका 40 लाख था 20 हो गया, अगले 5 साल के बाद और 10 हो जाएगा. He is getting 20 lakh per annum, but his quality is like that कि उसका तो बिजनेस ही नीचे जा रहा है, और he is working कि उसका प्लेसमेंट तो 40 लाख में हुआ था 20 हो गया है, और आपकी शादी होने के 2 साल बाद पता चलेगा कि वो 10 हो गया, और पता चला शादी के बाद तो अर्निंग पापा से पैसे मांग के खाना पड़ रहा है. तो दैट ऑल्सो यू हैव टू सी. यू कैन नॉट से कि हाँ एक लड़का इसका 15 लाख अर्निंग है, दूसरा लड़का जिसका 20 लाख अर्निंग है, 20 लाख वाला बेटर है. नो, दिस इज रॉन्ग. Agar that boy who is getting 15 lakh, his earning past last year was 5 lakh, and he is improving, and in years to come he will improve. तो ये लड़का ज्यादा better है for the marriage purpose. Same way you have to compare the things in future. So try to understand these things. So you have to see P, you have to see PB, and you have to compare the P and PB with the past and the peer, and then you will get an idea which share is good at right valuation. अगर पास्ट के पीई से कम में मिल रहा है तो राइट है, पीयर के पीई से कम में मिल रहा है तो राइट है, पास्ट के पीई से ज्यादा में मिल रहा है तो रॉन्ग है, पीयर के पीबी से या पीई से ज्यादा में मिल रहा है तो रॉन्ग है. तो सिंपली यू हैव टू सी इट शुड बी लोअर देन पास्ट, इट शुड बी लोअर देन पीयर. तो दैट इज द आइडियल सिचुएशन. आइडियल सिचुएशन इज लोअर देन पास्ट, लोअर देन पीयर, बोथ इन टर्म्स ऑफ पी एंड पीपी. अब आपके दिमाग में आएगा कि सर should we see P, or should we see PB, or should we see both, or when to see P or when to see PB? Now here also companies are of two types. One is called as assets based company, and one is called as earning based company. Now, or we can say that old age company or new age company. The old age company, which is called as asset based company, the steel company, cement company, auto company, these are assets based company. Whenever you have to see start a steel company, you need a lot of land, building, plant, machinery, then only you can start a steel company. You want to set up a auto company, again you need land, building, furniture, machinery, and all those things, then only you can start a auto company. So these are called as old age company or asset based company. Another company is called as new age company or earning based company. They do not require many assets. For example, you have to start TCS like company, Infosys like company, Zomato like company, Swiggy like company. You take a building on rent, hire some engineers, and you can start your company like that. So these are called as earning based company or new age company. So for asset based company, we see PB. So for Maruti, Tata Motors, Tata Steel, cement company, steel company, all those things, we have to give importance to PB. And for new age company, Infosys, TCS, Zomato, Paytm, we have to see PE. ठीक है. There are few companies which are the mixture of these two. For example, banks, they are asset based also, earning based also. So here you have to give equally weightage to PE and PB. There are companies like Asian Paint. Now Asian Paint it is not only paint company, it is also a technology company which gives a lot of कि कौन सा पेंट मिलाएंगे तो क्या होगा. This is always technology. So Asian Paint type of company where there is a branding feature, service also, and goods also, mixture of these two. If you go through the business model of Asian Paint, you will get to know they provide service also, they provide goods also. This is mixture of these two. So that is here also you have to see P and PB both. तो आपको P PB को देखना पड़ेगा, P PB को कंपेयर करना पड़ेगा, कहाँ P देखना है, कहाँ PB देखना है, कहाँ P को इंपॉर्टेंस देना है, कहाँ PB को इंपॉर्टेंस देना है. इसको आपको समझना पड़ेगा, तभी आप इन्वेस्टमेंट अच्छे से कर सकते हैं. Now I am opening the platform for the questions. First I will take the questions from the YouTube. Yesterday also I got the message that you are not taking the question from the YouTube. So let me see if there are some questions. So all those who have joined through YouTube, please, if you all those who have joined through YouTube, if you have not got a team leader, so please contact me for your team leader. All those who have joined through YouTube, if you have not got the team leader, please contact me for the team leader. Saurav has asked, my question is that if stock is trading below median P and also below the price to book value of 5 year, can we consider it on the lower valuation? Take the example. Saurav ji, we cannot say that lower valuation because there are many other things. I'm telling you, these are some criteria. You cannot see only P and PB and say that it is sasta hai le lo. I told you that you have to buy good share at good price. तो फर्स्ट यू हैव टू सी इट इज अ गुड शेयर और नॉट. वो सस्ता मिल रहा है लेकिन खराब शेयर है तो बेकार है, वो उसको लेना ही नहीं है. तो दैट इज द वन थिंग. तो गुड शेयर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एट गुड प्राइस. And then it may be that some share is having lower P and lower PB, लेकिन उसके बारे में ऐसी न्यूज आई है कि वो कंपनी बंद होने वाली है. सपोज आई टोल्ड यू दैट लोअर P इज गुड, लोअर PB इज गुड, बट आपको पता है कि हाँ जी उसके ऊपर केस चल रहा है और वो कल बंद हो सकती है, कल उसके ऊपर वो हो सकता है. In that case, even after lower P and lower PB, you should not be buying. So you have to do the research. Yesterday I told you that you have to go through the newspaper, you have to go through the research, you have to read the books, you have to know about the company. तो केवल PB देखा सस्ता है खरीद लिया, ऐसी गलती नहीं करेंगे. भाई सस्ता है तो क्यों सस्ता है? कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं कि हाँ कंपनी के डायरेक्टर्स जेल में पहुंच चुके हैं और आपने खरीद लिया और 6 महीने बाद कंपनी बंद होने वाली है. तो दैट ऑल्सो यू हैव टू सी. आई होप आई गेव द आंसर. Gaming noobs, sir, you told PB is one asset लेने की cost. Please explain. Simply, if you are not understanding the PB, please, my humble request, PB is price to book value. Book value is assets minus liabilities divided by number of shares. So price divided by book value is PB. The lower the PB, the better is the share. ठीक है, simply. So current PE ratio and PB ratio should be less than their median PE or equal. Less is the better. Less is the better. Kushal Makkar had asked this question. Sir, when we combine earning based company and assets based company, what is called as? So these are the combination of old age company and new age company. So in that situation, you have to give 50% weightage to PB and 50% weightage to PE. So you all must have learned about वेटेड एवरेज मीन, जहां पे हम वेट दे के मीन निकालते हैं. तो उस तरह से देन वी कैन डू द कंपैरिजन. ओके. निकिता यादव है, बुक वैल्यू कंसीडर द सेम वे ड्यूरिंग द वाइंडिंग अप. यस, वी कंसीडर इट इन द सेम वे. तो आई होप I have given all the answers. All those who have joined through YouTube, if you do not have team leaders, please contact me on WhatsApp. I will allot you the team leader. Now, those who are in team leader, you will be given 10 numbers again tomorrow, new numbers, and you have to consider 2 best candidate out of those 10 number to increase your team. I'm repeating, you have to increase your team by 2 members. That means if you have 8, it will go to 10. If you have 10, it will go to 12. If you have 9, it will go to 11. Okay. So you will receive a mail. Please drop up your email ID on the group, the common group which has been created, all the team leaders. Drop your email ID on the group. You will be sent tomorrow 10 member more. You have to first convince them to join your team. These numbers will be shared to everyone. There will be 50 or 60 number which will be shared to everyone. That means 3-4 people will be getting the number. So that means those interns will be getting called from different people. So only you contact, the better it will be for you. And try to have the best person in your team. Now, how you will judge who is the best? I don't know. I don't know. You have to increase your team by 2 members. First rule is this. Second, you will be getting a mail tomorrow, which will be having 10, 12, 15, 20 numbers. I don't know how many. But you have to understand these numbers will be shared by many team leaders. So many team leaders will be contacting those bachas that you have applied for EduTree intern. Say, I want you to join my team. I am a team leader at EduTree. Everybody will be contacting. You all have to try to have the best person in your team. how you will have the best person in your team? You have to think of some questions which you will be talking. You cannot talk for half an hour. You have to talk for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You have to judge that person, and you have to increase your team by 2%. I know this is a difficult task, competition among yourself. Tanmay, your question, please.
Sir, can normal level 2 interns join any team?
Can normal level 2 interns join your team? No, not at all. Aradhya, your question.
Sir, my question was related to the today's session. So can I ask that?
Yes, please.
Sir, for a company that is in electronics manufacturing, will we consider them old age or new age company?
Mixture of these two.
Okay, sir. Understood.
So please, first task, I think it is clear to you. Wait for the mail tomorrow morning. Contact those person earliest as possible. Try to have the best person in your team and increase your team by 2 members. Second person, you have to search a company which is a good company and available at good price in terms of PE and PB. Suppose you find Asian Paint, then you have to tell why Asian Paint is a good company and why you are saying that Asian Paint is available at good price. You have to give the justification. If I compare Asian Paint with Berger Paint, I find the PE of Asian Paint is lower than Berger Paint and Exxon. Like that, you have to give that. If I compare Maruti with M&M, I find the book value of Maruti. Why I'm talking about book value? Because it is an old age company, so I have to see the PB, not the PE. And I can see its PB is lower as compared to Mahindra and Mahindra. And if I compare the PB of Maruti with its past 10 years, I find it is lower than that. That should be your script while making the video. Video should be not less than 2 minutes, not more than 5 minutes. I am again getting the videos of 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know why. I'm getting the video of 1 minute also. Why? I don't know why. So please, task is given, try to note all those things. 2 minutes to 5 minutes is the time limit. You have to search a company, good company. Do not take the company which has been taken as an example today. Whatever the example has been taken during the session, you are not supposed to those companies. That means I have taken Hindustan River, I have taken Asian Paint, I have taken Maruti, I have taken these companies. You cannot take. First of all, try to search a company which is a good company. How good company? You have to see the market cap. You have to tell me which is a large cap company, mid cap company, small cap company, micro cap company. What is the ROC of that company? What is the promoter holding of the company? What is the debt situation of the company? What is the sales growth of this company, profit growth of this company, cash flow growth of this company? What is the moat with this company? Is there any moat or not? So that all thing. And then you have to see whether this company is available at good price or not. And this all you have to conclude in maximum 5 minutes. Team leaders have to contact 10, 12, 15, 20%. Interview them in your call and try to have the best person in your team. Okay. Tomorrow you have to give me justification to whom you have included in your team and why you have included that person in your team. Why? What quality you find in that person that these are the qualities. On the basis of that, I feel that this can be an asset to my team. This can be a benefit to my team. I will take not any follow-up question. I'm going to take one question fastly because we are already exceeding time. Tanmay, your question, please. Very fast.
Sir, those who are not leaders, what they have to do?
They have to create their own video, same
of
video.
today's session.
Raghavi, your question, please.
So the team leaders themselves have to create these videos.
Yes,
this
team
video.
leaders have to create. Try to get every member of your team made the video. The more the video your team is making, the better you are achieving.
Okay.
Suppose you have 10 members. If you are getting 10 videos, one of you, 9 from your team is the best. If somebody is getting only leader, worst team. Somebody is getting 1 from the leader, 2 from the team, better team. Okay, like that. Arnav, your question, please.
So we have to upload every video that we get from our team and the video we make
You
as
have to
well.
send it to me. I will upload. You can't upload any video. If
Like
it is,
we have to send every video, right?
Yeah, you have to send every video.
Okay.
And if it is found suitable, up to mark, it will be uploaded on the YouTube channel. If your videos are being uploaded, that means you are performing as per the expectation. You are not performing excellent, but as whatever is the minimum level, you are performing that. Then only it will go on the YouTube. Kavya, you have a question, please.
So this task is to be done by both the persons, the team leaders as well as the team
As the
members.
were interns. Excellent.
Yes.
Thank you very much, everyone. I am sure that time is becoming tougher and tougher, work is becoming tougher and tougher, but I'm telling you that these 15 days, you will never forget in your life. You are learning and your skills. I can guarantee one thing. Guarantee one thing. Whatever you have studied in accounts, economics, business study, physics, chemistry, maths, English, Hindi in last 5 years, this is my guarantee on the basis of my teaching learning process of last 20 years. In terms of skills, your skill will be, you put these skills, what you are getting in these 15 years on one side, and the skills which is being built up in last 5 years, another side, and try to measure which side is moved. You will get to know. If you are doing the work, if you are performing the task, you will get to know. Going to be very difficult. 2, 3 next levels are going to be very difficult, but try to do that. It will help you. It will help you for your life. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.